What's up, Market Makers Militia? Ethereum video by request, trying to keep the subs happy. Okay, let's get into Ethereum. 4 hour time frame, my friends. What's going on? Well, good news and bad news, right? Which do you want first? Good news is Ethereum pumped. You got up pretty high. You're resting on 28.95 support right now. But bad news is because you pumped so hard, you are trading in an ascending wedge. Okay, so ascending wedges break bearishly 2/3 of the time. And if you fall out of here, let's just guess, you would be down here at this level of 25.50 if you fell out of this. Okay, this is a 4 hour time frame and it's an ascending wedge bearish pattern. Okay, so you have to always zoom out, look at bigger pictures, look at time frames. Let's see what the indicators say at this level. The hocus pocus indicators. Blast off has your momentum fading clearly. Your trend is still strong, and your momentum on the Shande is dipping off, meaning you are forming some type of top. We all can see that, right? What else do we have to show you here? Let's look at the GAN fan resistance, a different way to look at it in the 4 hour. 1 second, let me zoom in. I have landscapers here outside at the house, so you might hear some lawnmowers. Your hard resistance line is right here. You got above it and you fell below it because you're down resting on support now. Your next hard resistant or hard support line is down here about 28.50, and then after that, it's a pretty big drop, guys. For your next hard support line, you'd be dropping somewhere on this line down here, diagonal. So, let's see what kind of shapes you make as Bitcoin starts to make its top and roll, because you could easily be making, if you come down here, if you get rejected by this hard resistance, if you lose the support level here of the GAN and you come down here, right, you could do something like this, make some candles along this trend line, and then you just made a shoulder, and then you made a head and shoulders on the 4 hour, and when that cracks the neckline, you fall out, not to mention you fall out of the ascending wedge. So again, this tracks closely to Bitcoin. Okay, I know Ethereum led the way in a lot of ways, but Bitcoin is also making a top just like Ethereum. And if you watch my Bitcoin video, I fully expect it to roll, make a bearish shape and roll down. Okay, that's been my prediction, because we're in that Bitcoin kill zone for volume right up here, the squiggly line. This is what I expect to see happen with Bitcoin. So when that rolls, I expect Ethereum to roll. So that's why when you look at this, you need to look at where you could fall to, okay, and what types of shapes you can make. And your first shape that you made in the 4 hour is you're trading in an ascending wedge, okay? So that's a bearish pattern. So keep that in mind when you're taking positions in Ethereum. It looks to me, now granted, look, you can make candles along a support line and pump out of it. You don't have to roll, okay? I'm just telling you, this is the pattern that you're trading in right now. I don't expect the 1 hour to look much different, but let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour doesn't look as much of an ascending wedge in a 1 hour, so I gotta zoom out at different time frames, right? But your GAN fan's gonna look pretty similar. Yeah, it does. So let's look at some other indicators, because GAN fan, very messy. Let's look at your volatility and reverse engineered RSI. Oh, this is the Ichi cloud. So Ichi, you're very extended. So I use a volume weighted moving average in my Ichi, and you're extended from the Ichi. I expect retracement back down here, okay? You see this, when you get extended, you retrace. You get extended, you retrace. Here's your support cloud down here, which is considerably lower than where you're trading at, okay? So again, you have the ability to fall back down. This is part of my reason I predicted that Bitcoin will eventually come back down. That's a separate video. You guys can watch that one. Those are fun. Volatility channels, reverse engineered RSI. Okay, this is a reverse engineered RSI to give you a buy sell line with a 70-30 buy sell signal. So you're still in the green. There's a lot of positives here. The negatives are you're petering out, you're making a top, and you're resting on support, that 28.95. And you're trading an ascending wedge. Those are big negatives, okay? So it depends where you fall out of that ascending wedge, but if you fall out, like I said, well, this is easier to kind of map where you could fall out on the 1 hour time frame. But if you fall out, like say something like this, flip back to the 4 hour, get an idea of where you would land. Yeah, like 2,500, 25. So, I mean, this matters where you fall out at, clearly. And it also matters, obviously, if Bitcoin rolls or not. If Bitcoin doesn't roll and it keeps pumping, I mean, there's enough people putting videos out today, like 70K Bitcoin and stuff. So, hey, it could happen. but I just know that we're in that volume death zone, so I expect it to roll down. With that, the alts and everything else will come with it. So keep that in mind, guys. When you're tracking this, look at the various indicators. Always look for confluence with your hocus pocus indicators. Always try to find, make sure they're showing you the same information that you need to see, okay? You want more than one thing to show you confluence. You're still in a strong trend, but your momentum has definitely died off, right? You're making a top. So guys, watch this, watch Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed the Ethereum video. I'll put out some other videos for you, possibly maybe some XRP, maybe some VET, and maybe, I don't know, ADA. You guys tell me what you want to see, and I will consider making it. Thanks for being part of the Market Makers Militia. Consider joining our Discord. It is in the video description, and I will update Ethereum as well with Bitcoin and push those videos out at the same time starting tomorrow. Enjoy, guys. Have a great weekend.